Start with DFS, and let's talk some showdown. So who would be your captain here in the Hurricanes-Leafs game?
I go to the top of the board for Austin Matthews tonight. He's really grown into a leadership role, and I think that's been very evident by his recent play. He's playing with a ton of confidence. The shot volume is off the charts, as we know. The scoring streak is intact. It's all there, and he's primed for a big-time matchup against a team that is noted as one of the beasts of the East, so he'll be fired up. That's good enough for me.
Well, who's earning that top star for Devils Senators?
I go with Brady Tkachuk, the Ottawa captain. Similar profile to Matthews, maybe Matthews light if you want to compare. He too is growing into a leadership role over there. Consistent effort and high energy are the hallmark of his game. He too is bringing it with shot volumes. He's been double digits or 9 or 8 in a couple of his recent starts too. The weakness of the Devils roster, which now includes Jack Hughes, who was now on the COVID list for them. He joins a lengthy list of guys on the Devils roster who are sidelined for tonight's matchup, and they're going to go with an AHL goaltending option because their top 2 guys are injured as well.
All right, man. You going over or under here for that Carolina-Toronto game over on the sports book?
I'm hitting the over hard on this one. I think there's way too much talent on both ends of the ice there. And I remember a shootout that happened between these two teams around this time a couple of years ago. Most of those players are still back, and they're better than they were then. So I expect a lot of goals, a lot of shots, and to take the over big time.
All right, same goal total for Devils and Sens. Where are you going on that one?
I'm going to take the underside here. I think this game's going to be a lower scoring tilt. I already slammed the Devils goaltending, but it's their offense that's going to keep this to the underside. They've been having a lot of trouble getting up to 2 goals in any of their recent starts. So I think that Ottawa's hard pressed to get 5 or 6 by themselves. I think this is more of a 3-1, 4-1 game. So I'm going to go to the underside for the payoff here.
Bring us home with this, dude. Paul, your favorite player prop on DK Sportsbook, 2-game slate.
You know what? I look at the power plays tonight, and I'm looking at the power play points for Tkachuk and Matthews. Tkachuk is a plus 225. He picks up a power play point, and I think that's a great bet. I even think Austin Matthews at plus 180 for the same prop is a very nice payoff as well. So stick with the big guns. They'll pay off tonight.